about social media. You dig? Now, I remember I realized that social media was really becoming effective in hip hop when Soulja Boy came out, and it was like this nigga whole fan base was based off of his hits on MySpace and shit. And then he came out with the Crank That, the video and everything, and all of a sudden he just was, you know what I'm saying, this big artist and shit. And it was like something different, you know. They're making dance music now, so everybody else had to follow that trend, you know. So that's why I constantly make reference to social media, you know what I'm saying, in every mixtape I drop, or song, or I make a punchline about Instagram or Facebook or Twitter or Vine or some shit like that, because you can't go nowhere nowadays without bumping into a advertisement about a hashtag or somebody's at name on Twitter, or follow me on this site or follow me on that site. If you look at a lot of new movies out, you feel me? Everything on TV, not even movies, everything on TV that has a commercial advertising a program or a movie or a TV show, or something, anything trending, TMZ, you know what I'm saying? What Wendy Williams show, anything is always a hashtag. You know what I'm saying? So everything involves the internet now. I remember back in the day, we all grew up as lyricists and shit, right? We all grew up battling each other in grammar school and high school, so it's like back then it was more confrontational, because we was, people were this is prior to us developing egos and shit. So it's like if motherfuckers had problems with each other, then we would settle it out and hash it out, right then and there with a battle, a rap battle. Nowadays, people graduate from high school, so we're not around the same people as we were set up to be around. So now it's like we all living our regular lives, and we grown men and grown women or whatever. We got kids, and we went through more stuff than usual, because we're not in that school habitat of following rules and under a principle or whatever. So now it's like we're working jobs and we out in the streets, and we, we bumping into, reality more than usual when we were teenagers and stuff. So nowadays you get into it with somebody, especially if you're a rapper, and then you got the internet around. It's not enough to just make a diss record about a rapper. You know what I'm saying? You have to, if you get into it with it ain't gotta be about violence. It's just rivalry or a competition, period. If it's something going on between, if it's some event, or if it's something, trending, you gotta talk about it right then and there. Back then, rappers that were on record labels, which is rare, you don't really have too many rappers on record labels. So back then, you had to wait until you get the okay from them to get the studio time, and whether they invest in promoting that song. You know what I'm saying? Picture Tupac getting clearance for him putting out Hit 'Em Up. You know what I'm saying? Picture just picture everything, the LL Cool J Cannabis shit, all the other KRS-One and MC Shan, picture Jay-Z and Nas. Well, really, they bosses, so they ain't really have to answer to nobody. But, just picture, all these artists, the soldiers. You feel me? And when you a soldier nowadays, you can't just be a soldier. You feel me? Like, how you gonna go out there and fight and not know about the internet? You know what I'm saying? Like, you out there fighting for no reason. It makes no sense nowadays. You feel me? It really doesn't. You know, that's why people barely beef. That's why you have rappers coming together, but at the same time, everybody feel like they better than the next man that they're around, laughing and joking with. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you phony kicking it, but at the same time, it's like you just aware of your own abilities at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what's going on nowadays. It's just everybody else around you don't understand, and they don't understand like why you understand it, or how do you understand it, or you know, help me understand type shit. You feel me? So if you're a soldier nowadays, you got to be a dictator as well. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like, you know, that's the position I am right now. You know, a warrior basically. You know, because not only can I make the record, I can shoot the video for the record, and I can edit the video and drop it because I got internet access. I got my own laptop. I call my own shots. I ain't gotta get clearance from nobody. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you know, basically, you don't want it. You know what I'm saying? With me, lyrically, artistically, you know what I'm saying? Visually, I have the visual for everything that I say. So that's why I don't start nothing unless I know I have the equipment to go all out. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I stay to myself. Because when I stay to myself, I ain't gotta worry about really talking about unnecessary shit. So when I'm quiet most of the time, I'm calculating potential music or whatever to put out. So that's why when I do put out stuff, I'm coming out full-fledged. So I'm either going all out or I'm falling way back. Now, there's no gap, really. You know, there's no really middleman in between that. I don't know how to go, you know, average. You know what I'm saying? I either get on your nerves or, you know what I'm saying, I'll make you forget about me. Or then the same, and vice versa. I can forget about you altogether, or I may be irritated with you. You know what I'm saying? So, but me, I know how to react to it. You know what I'm saying? If a person irritates me, like if, you know, the ignorant is something, one ignorant thing can piss me off, I don't want to be around you at all. You know what I'm saying? And that can go on for months or even years. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably my downfall. But at the end of the day, you know, it's all, you know, we all human. It's human nature. You feel me? And first and foremost, you know, we all humans. I'm secondly an artist. You know, if you ain't fucking with me as an artist, you know, so that's just the way I feel. If you ain't rocking with my music, you know, family, friend, whatever, you know what I'm saying? If you're not a fan, that's all that matters to me right now. Fans, you know? And it's like, it's not about just you bowing down to me, being submissive just because, you know what I'm saying, you giving me props, or I got something that makes you smile, you know, that you can't do yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't rap, you know what I'm saying? And that's good, you know? It's people out there that play ball good as hell, dribble like a motherfucker, and you know what I'm saying, know all the calls and shit. I don't know the shit, you know what I'm saying? I envy that. I'm not jealous of it, but I envy it, you dig? So I it's a respect thing. So I expect you to give me the same respect for something that I can do that you can't do. And why give me props? You know what I'm saying? When it's a private conversation between me and you, but when it come down to the public, you play it like you don't even fuck with me. You don't even know me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, which one is the fake love? The fake love is that you fuck with me, or the fake love is that you know what I'm saying, you don't want people to know that you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how to separate myself from my artist, you know, Prince Robbo side, and my, you know, average, you know what I'm saying, citizen side. You know, it's just being Robert. You know what I'm saying? Or Rob, or Book, Washington. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to separate myself from that. It could be people that I grew up with, been cool with for the longest, but you know what I'm saying? It's like certain people, they're intimidated by you because they're also rappers, and they feel like, you know what I'm saying, they could never be on your level. And then there's people out there who don't rap at all, and they feel like my conscious side intimidates them because the message I'm rapping about. And then the rappers who feel like they competing with me, you feel me, have no way of ever doing a collaboration with me, or even being in the same room, or even having a conversation with me, because they know for a fact that my last song just destroyed their whole character. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I can make a whole song like North and South and barely go in. Like, I go in lyric, like message wise, but then again, I come with a song like Dirt Nap, and then it comes straight in on some lyrical shit like Lloyd Banks or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or Lil Wayne or Lupe, or you know what I'm saying? Just go over your head all together. And then again, it's still conscious because I'm telling you to kill yourself. But at the same time, it's like I'm letting you know, like at the end of the day, I'm one of the illest you done heard rap. So I'm giving anybody else props out there for being an ill rapper. I'm not saying I'm the illest rapper. I'm one of the illest rappers. So that lets you know I'm not on a high horse. I'm just not gonna let you think that I don't know that I'm better than somebody out there. You feel me? Like, I know I'm better than somebody, but I don't put it as if I feel like I'm better than everybody, because I know there's people out there that can do better things than me, and certain things I can do better than them, and one of them just happens to be spitting bars with a message and a good flow that's original, and I'm confident with it, and I barely cuss in the record. You feel me? Like, that's like, I don't know too many dudes that I've ever recorded with that can do that. You feel me? I'm one of the youngest rappers that I've been around. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody I've been around, from Tony J to Sheik to Miko Spinks. You know what I'm saying? If they not the same age as me, they're older than me. That's even an association of dudes I hang with that don't even rap. You know what I'm saying? They're just on some whatever type chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just some street association. I'm usually the youngest person out of the whole crew. But I give you that impression that I'm older than everybody in the crew. Not like the middle oldest, but the oldest out of the crew, just because of my laid back demeanor. Or if I'm going into, you know what I'm saying, spazzing about something, I will talk as if I'm a lieutenant. But my laid back demeanor lets you know that I done been through a lot of shit, and you see it. You know what I'm saying? And it comes out. It's hard for me to hide my emotions sometimes. It's hard for me to, you know, put on a fake facial expression. Like, if I'm pissed about something, I'ma show it. If I'm confused about something, I'ma show it. You know, if I'm happy, I'ma show it. You dig? So it's like, that's the way it be with me, man. Prince Robbo, I'm here. You dig? Full effect, you know, flesh and bones. You dig? Monopoltize Ent, the government. You dig? You know, surplus, no deficits over here. It's all progression. You know, no subtraction. It's all real. You know, we live in our dreams. You dig? We don't chase them. We meet them halfway. Dig? It's a cakewalk for us all day, every day, 24/7. YBMGM, you dig? Chicago is the movement, you dig? Shout out to everybody, whether you rapping Chirac, whether you drill music, whether you out here bopping, you twerking, you dig? You out here trapping, you dig? Consciously wearing backpacks, whatever. Like, I'm not a backpack rapper, alright? I'm not a gangster rapper. You know, not a club rapper. I'm just you know what I'm saying? I'm an artist. You know, I can gravitate towards all those areas because I know people who perfect, you know, separately in those areas. You feel me? 1 minute I can fuck with these niggas, I can fuck with these niggas, I can fuck with those niggas, yo niggas. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, at the end of the day, they all can say that they all know me, and they all can give you probably the same perspective of me, or all of them may give you a different perspective, because you know, certain people you gotta talk to a certain way. You know, they're just real. You know what I'm saying? Like, people say, oh, you talk like this when you're around him. It's not about me being intimidated about him because he's, you know, I'm scared of him and I'm not scared of him. It's just about me being considerate of you people, because I know how I am. It's just that I don't know how you motherfuckers would accept me. And then it's like, sometimes I can be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go all out. You know what I'm saying? It's whatever. And I'll be dry and harsh and blunt with everybody I run into. You know what I'm saying? That's how I can be sometimes. And then sometimes I can just be like, oh man, okay, I already know what he's finna be on. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna bring that up when I'm around him. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just the way I be. You know, that I'm up and down, you know. But that's just reality of it, you know. Emotions run deep and everybody, you know. You gotta be a robot to not be affected by your emotions, you know. And sometimes you get pissed off, sometimes you get sad, sometimes, you know, you cheer up, sometimes you feel like you ready to go to war, sometimes you feel like giving up, and sometimes you feel like ain't nothing can stop you right now. You know, feel like ain't nobody in your way. You know, it's all about you and it's all on you. You dig? So that's just me, man. You know. Peace.